Felix Project is a London-based food redistribution charity. We started in 2016, and what we do is we rescue food that would otherwise go to waste, go to landfill sites, anaerobic digestion sites, or to go to animal feed. And we take that food and we redistribute it to over 1,000 community organisations across London. The demand seems to be just rising exponentially. And we also have 600 organisations on our wait list waiting to receive food. So there's a huge demand for our service. We know that there's a huge amount of Muslims living in poverty in London. We have a hugely diverse community around the Poplar Depot especially, and we want to make sure that the food we're delivering to them meets their needs. We support community organisations in all 33 London boroughs. They range from homeless shelters to community centres. A lot of them offer wraparound services or advisory services. Some of them do NHS referrals. But essentially these are organisations who are either they're providing food for beneficiaries. Sometimes they could also be community kitchens or community-led pantries. We get a huge amount of meat from the supermarkets and other wholesalers, but a lot of it is not halal, and even stuff that is halal is not marked as such by the supermarkets. We know anecdotally from speaking to our community organisations that there's a huge demand for halal food. We hear back from the community organisations when we do get halal food that they're really enjoying it, and we want to be giving people food that they need nutrition-wise, but also food that they're enjoying. So we've been working with Islamic Relief for over 3 years now. They're one of our most important funders, and we've done lots of kind of funder plus opportunities with them as well. And one of the most significant things that we get from Islamic Relief is access to halal food. The Kobani food drive is one of the only times that we get halal produce throughout the whole year. This year, we're getting about 1,400 kilograms of halal meat, really good quality halal meat, and the impact that we can deliver from that in terms of social impact is huge, and the feedback we get from the community organisations is so good.
So Islamic Relief UK has partnered with the Felix Project to provide a grant to help fund food poverty and give out Kobani meat as part of our UK objectives. So we've got volunteers here, some of our staff here, to help pack meals, to help with the distribution. So at Islamic Relief UK, we don't directly fund anything in the UK ourselves. So we work with funders alongside us because they're better placed as organisations. They're already in the community. They have pre-existing links and networks. So the Felix Project is an amazing charity that works all over London. They have 4 different branches across London, and they distribute like average 5,000 meals a day.
We couldn't do what we do without the volunteers. They are the life force of this organisation. There's so much to do in terms of just logistically to run this. Our costs have gone up significantly over the last year. About 25% of our operational costs have increased. The food comes in here, and then you've got the chilling fridge and one of the huge freezers there, which has enabled us to really maximise the impact of the Kobani meat. Because we've got the bigger freezers, we can keep it and we can carry on, make the impact last longer over time. And the Kobani meat enables us to do some more culturally appropriate meals and make sure that we're meeting not just the nutritional needs, but the wants and wishes of the people in the community around Poplar.
It's the second time we've actually sent volunteers in to volunteer and help pack meals. Especially in this area, in East London, in Tower Hamlets specifically, there's a lot of Muslims who go to food banks and rely on food banks, from primary schools to families. And one of Islamic Relief's objectives is to help with UK poverty. So being able to fund a project like this with the Felix Project is an amazing opportunity for Islamic Relief to get on the ground in the UK.
So obviously we need more funding to fund this operation. We need to get more volunteers, which links into embedding ourselves in that community and bringing in more people. And this whole thing is about the incredible donation of halal meat that we get from Islamic Relief, and it's the only time we really get it, especially at that scale, across the whole year.
So a partnership like this is a great chance for Islamic Relief to help with the cost of living crisis and to help these families that we won't be able to reach otherwise.